Is rolling.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do this anymore. I think I'm going to go home.
Okay, goodbye. It's a long drive, hour and a half. That would be a tremendously waste of time after driving so much already.
I know. I have already been to Boston today. Well, because my aunt needed meds, and she can't drive right now, and she's in Austin.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
Yeah, and
the funny part is the first thing I heard was Boston. I'm like,
I drove to Boston.
I was like, what the? And then when you continued to be serious, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I drove to Boston today.
I was like, no.
You know, it happens.
I would be Could you do that if you left at exactly midnight today? So, like, if you had
24 hours.
24 hours and then also be here and awake-ish.
I don't think you could drive. It's probably over 20 hours to drive
That's what I would think.
Straight to Boston.
And then you would not, because you wouldn't even have 24 hours, because if you left at today, you said.
Yeah.
So you would have to have left at midnight and got here when you did, 7:30 about.
Yeah. So, no, it's not possible to drive to Boston and then back and drive up here.
If you could go through the water, you probably could, but you can't.
Oh, yeah, I suppose if you drive, like, through the lakes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't think that's exactly possible.
This is a great way to start.
Hey, either you include it or you don't. That's up to you.
Man. Hey, Jake.
Hey, PJ.
We're starting a podcast.
Oh, wow. What is this
so
podcast?
Exciting. This is so stupid.
You could have multiple tries at intro. It's up to you. You get to listen to this later. Have you ever had to listen to your voice before?
I have. I had to do it today because I had to make a video for my class.
I listen to it all the time because what I do. But
yeah. No, I've had to make plenty of videos where I have to listen to my.
It's probably one of the hardest things to get used to is like listening to your voice and not wanting to die.
Yeah, it really is.
That's what I sound like.
It's like, oh cool, I sound like a loser.
Yeah, and then you're like, why did I even say that before? So what is this podcast called?
So this is the Pour Some Lore on Me podcast.
Yeah.
In this podcast, we're going to cover a different universe each month. And then for each week of the month, we're going to cover a different character, place, object, thing, whatever.
Hell yeah.
And
who knows what the next month will be, but first, Zelda, right?
Yes, this month is Zelda. If all goes well, this goes up tomorrow.
That's fast. Today, it's the 4th June.
Yep, so we're dating it.
Wow, dating it right there. You know what time it is? 8:02 p.m. Damn.
Yeah. I'm kind of waiting to see if I hear back from my cousins because I asked them to do intro.
Oh, okay, like music or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I gotta wait to hear back from them.
I don't even know what it will sound like.
I wanted it to sound kind of like classic rock because it would follow the Pour Some Lore on.
Oh yeah,
like Pour Some Sugar on Me.
So clearly, what it would sound like, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Yeah, kind of. You pretty much got it.
Yeah, nailed it, 100%.
All right, so let's dive in. I kind of want to rip this out of my notebook.
Oh, get that in the mic. No. It's an ASMR podcast now.
So today, we are going to cover many different things.
The thing is, you have no clue how that's going to sound.
It's going to sound terrible. I'm probably going to throw up when I listen to it.
just open up where you save the file and delete.
Okay, so for the first, in our month of Legend of Zelda, we are going to cover I wrote sassy, snarky imp.
Wow.
Midna.
My favorite song, Midna's Lament.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, that's one of my
better
favorites.
ones.
Boom, 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 boom. For no copyright. There you go.
Yeah, because I can't really throw it in.
Bum 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 bum. Bum. There you go. Bum 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 bum.
Very good. I like
You have to slow it down if you really want the real version.
Okay, I'll slow it down in post.
Thank you.
So, if you don't know, and I suppose I feel like I should throw this out there, massive spoilers.
For Twilight Princess?
Yes, Midna is from the game Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Hey, the game came out in insert date here.
You know, I feel like I probably should have looked that up. Hold on. I actually want to look it up.
Okay, that's fair. Because I was going to be like, actually, that's a good question. Because if you haven't played it at this point, you had two options. You had the Wii U, you had the GameCube, and the Wii version.
That's fair. So, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, first released November 19th, 2006. It released on the GameCube and the Wii.
I feel old.
I mean, yeah, I think that was my first Wii game.
That was my first Zelda game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You hadn't played a Zelda game before that?
No, I never had the opportunity.
Oh, man. Have you played the other one?
I have played now Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild. I think that's it. I've been over this before, but I'm forgetting.
So you've never played Ocarina of Time?
No.
You're the worst.
I gotta work on it. It's a thing that I've been working on. You know?
That's fair. I haven't actually... Well, I've played a lot of Zelda games. I haven't beaten a lot. I've beaten Ocarina... No, I haven't beaten Ocarina of Time. That's a lie. I've played Ocarina of Time a lot. Never beaten it.
I feel like now you gotta eat your words, PJ.
Yeah, well, the worst part is I bought the remaster on the DS of Ocarina of Time, and I still never beat it.
Oof.
Catherine beat it.
And there's people who play that game randomized.
I know.
And if you haven't ever... I try not to watch too much just so I can eventually play it blind enough. But the randomizers are really cool. Mm-hmm. Something I would love to try someday.
For sure. You should do that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I need to play the original first on stream.
Yeah, that's true.
It's on the plans.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I saw the other day someone beat the new speedrunning record for Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, they find one new glitch that somebody actually finds, and then they incorporate it into their existing speedruns, and it usually breaks times all the time.
Yeah. And I just love, at the end, he was like, oh, that could have been better. It's like, dude, you broke a world record. Shut up.
That's what they're like, well, I didn't make it on this time. You broke the record anyway. I know you could do better. Cool, do it later. You celebrate right now.
Could have saved 5 milliseconds, dude.
Yeah, that's what's crazy is some of these runs are, especially 64, Mario 64, is it's if I don't do this, I lose 5 seconds. And it's 5 seconds seems nothing to a normal gamer. Mm-hmm. 5 seconds is the world to some of those games.
Yeah, really.
It's crazy.
Well, when it comes to speedrunning.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, we got off topic.
Way off topic.
We're talking about Midna today.
Not the Midna speedrun?
The what?
Midna speedrun.
What are you talking about?
I got it.
I couldn't even tell what you were saying.
Midna?
Midna?
Speedrun.
Oh, the Midna speedrun.
I was trying to do a reference to what we were just talking about. Oh. And then literally it just butchered it into dirt.
For some reason I thought you were talking about a vacuum.
No one else like a vacuum? This conversation sucks.
It really does. So, Midna. The sassy, snarky imp from Twilight Princess. Released in 2006, Wii, GameCube. I did want to mention a little fun fact. I don't know if you know this. Oh. The versions for the GameCube and Wii for Twilight Princess are slightly different.
Yeah, they're left-handed in GameCube, right? And then right-handed in the Switch, so then it reverses everything.
Yeah, so everything is mirrored.
Yeah, because most people, Nintendo is well, if we're going to do the Wii remote, that people should be right-handed, or Link should be right-handed, but in GameCube they're left-handed.
All Links
yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I thought was kind of cool. I was like, huh. So in theory, you could play two different games.
Yeah, pretty much. It's an interesting choice.
Wonder which is faster to speedrun.
Oh, I don't know. You think it
Going
makes a
back to
difference?
I don't know, cause like maybe the controllers. I assume the Wii is way too complicated to like consistently use the controls.
Well, if you use like a pro controller, or I suppose the Wii doesn't have a pro controller; it has a classic controller.
Yeah, and I don't know if classic can be used. I'm thinking they probably would still use GameCube.
Probably, because I mean, you can still plug a GameCube controller into the Wii and use that.
True, but once again, does that game have support for that?
I think it does.
I know because you can. It does have the ports for it, so you would logically think that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell us in the comments below.
So Midna, her first appearance was Twilight Princess. She hadn't been in before that, but she also appears in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Hyrule Warriors.
Still haven't played Hyrule Warriors.
My brother has that game. It looks pretty fun.
I've heard it's actually really fun. I know a couple people have recommended to give it a shot because it's kind of like the Dynasty Warriors power fantasy, except for Hyrule.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And my brother's a big fan of Dynasty Warriors games.
Never played those either.
They're pretty fun. They're really just like hack and slash fun.
Okay.
That's all it really is. And she also appears in My Nintendo Picross Twilight Princess.
My Pie Crust?
My Nintendo Picross. Picross.
Literally heard Pie Crust the first time.
Picross. My Nintendo Picross.
What is that? Do you know?
It's like some puzzle game.
Huh, okay.
And it's only on the
DS,
the
I'd assume?
DS or 3DS.
Okay, I would assume one of them.
One of the two. Yeah, I think
Huh.
it might have been free. Just like a free little puzzle game.
There's a lot of spin-off games that I'm not aware of.
And it was just Twilight Princess.
You're gonna
themed.
come up with like some lore, and I'm gonna be like, they've been in that, and you're like, yeah, duh.
Didn't you know? So Midna belongs to the race of the Twily, which is, I wrote, Soup's original.
Soups. I mean, Twilight, Tweely. You know.
Yeah, it's super. The Twily.
Tweely. I think it's.
Tweely?
Uh-oh.
Well, it's Twilights. Wouldn't it be Twili?
I always thought I heard it as Tweely. But I mean, to be fair, you're asking the wrong person to be able to pronounce things.
Potato.
Oh, yes. Tweely, Twily.
Yeah, whatever.
What are you in the comments below? Still no comments.
Yeah, nobody's listening to this. They've all shut it off
still
by
can't
now.
comment, apparently. I wasn't aware. If you go to the Discord, comment below.
Send us an email at poursomeloreonme.com.
Oh, I thought it would be pour some lore on me at gmail.com.
Pour some lore on
Which
me
we don't have at the moment, so now you have to go make that.
student.fullsail.edu. Back on track. This is going to be the entire podcast.
We really were saying this was going to be the scripted stuff. I mean, he's reading off a script, but I keep interrupting or I should just let you go.
We haven't even gotten past like the third line yet. And I've got a whole like
you wanted a proper podcast, right? So
That's true.
They kind of go tangenty.
Oh, they have to. Otherwise, it's just boring.
You know.
So, descended from the Twily, or Midna, is descended from the ancient Twily, or also known as the Interlopers, which is also Soup's original.
Wow.
They were dark magic users in the land after Skyward Sword happened. And so during that time, the Interlopers were a tribe of dark magic users that tried to take control of the Sacred Realm by creating the fused shadow. If you've ever seen Midna, she's got the like fun hat thing.
Yeah, the partial mask of
yeah. That's the you've played Twilight.
Yeah, this is one of the things I can actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so that is part of the fused shadow. The fused shadow is the whole fun thing. So the Interlopers created the fused shadow and used it to try and take Sacred Realm. The Golden Goddesses, Din, Nehru, and Furor, they didn't like that. They don't.
No.
They usually don't like people trying to take over their sacred.
Weird, right?
Yeah,
It's like it's sacred.
something like
Oh.
to Golden Goddesses. And if you don't know who the Golden Goddesses in Zelda are, they're like 3 goddesses who created the Triforce, which is the big golden triangle.
Courage, wisdom, power?
Yes.
Okay.
Courage is Link, wisdom is Zelda, power is Ganon.
Yeah.
Ganon. Okay, so they didn't like that, and they sent light spirits to seal away their magic and like destroy the fused shadow, chop it up, and then banished the fused shadows in protected temples. So then the goddesses banished the interlopers to another dimension, the Twilight Realm, where they were doomed to live in and as shadows, and eventually became the Twilight. Tweely.
Twilight.
We're never gonna
Potatoes.
Oh man. Now Midna just has to be a potato.
Good. I mean, kind of adorable, like a potato, right?
I mean, wait.
Potatoes have eyes.
They do?
Yeah, potato eyes. This is your first time ever learning about potato eyes?
I've never heard of potato
You know,
eyes
like
before.
where if you let potatoes last too long, that's where they kind of start growing out of. The eye of potato. Also, where some people will cut in, like it's the dents.
Oh, okay. Huh. I didn't know they were called potato eyes.
Tell me in the comments below if I'm right.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose my mind. So that's the history of the Twily and
Okay,
Midna's
so we haven't
people.
even gotten to just Midnight.
No, we haven't. So years and years later, who knows how many years, because they don't really say in the
Zelda's
timeline.
really bad with timelines.
Yeah, and they like said after they published the Hyrule Historia, they're like, yeah, timelines don't matter. Stop it.
Why do they hate me? Some people just want to know where things are. And like Breath of the Wild really threw that into the garbage town.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what? There.
That's like
It's
a
all
whole
here.
different conversation because like somehow the Zora and the Rito are together and that's not supposed to happen, right?
No, it's not.
Because they're supposed to be like, oh, Zora are the water kind of branch, and then the air branch is the Rito.
Yeah, because in Wind Waker, there are no Zora. It's the Rito have evolved from the Zora.
Do you really think in Wind Waker, a water world?
Yeah, you'd think there would be Zora.
Yeah, you really would. Like, they would thrive. Unless they don't like salt water.
They would rule.
With an iron fist?
Yes.
The Empire strikes Zora?
Wouldn't it be the Zora Strikes Back?
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Unlimited power!
Ah, yes, you're using the power Triforce. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
I got the wisdom Triforce for that one. Big brain, big brain.
Thinking.
See, the problem is you're doing hand things.
I know, I
that's why
just
I'm
want to like
he's
silent
doing like
motions.
the big brain thing that I do, where I touch the temple of my forehead, going big brain, big brain.
Well, like the meme.
Yeah.
Like the
the
thinking guy.
big brain. Yeah.
And it doesn't work
The
on
Markiplier has one where he's like, it's big brain
this
time.
is big brain time.
Yeah.
And it's got his head all like swollen out. He's swole.
He's super swole.
He's thick.
Shout out to Markiplier.
THIC.
Go subscribe. Tell me in the comments below what's
Don't
your
promote other people. Promote us.
This is the first video. How do we promote? Go watch our other videos.
Well, you can go subscribe to Jake's Twitch. Grim Progress.
Grim Progress. Twitch.com. Shit. Twitch.tv/grim_progress.
That's Grim with 2 M's.
Yeah, that's important. Because otherwise, if you do a different one, you're a different Grim.
Yeah.
You also might not find mine, so that would be a problem.
Well, there you go. And then you can hear Jake all the time. I'm not really on stream.
No,
as of this
you have
moment.
not been on anything.
No.
You haven't really
I haven't been around.
Yeah.
I've been all over the place.
California.
And Florida.
Yeah. Which of those two? Not at all pour some lore on me.
Just completely. I think I definitely preferred California.
Dry heat, right?
Yes, but we also really didn't get a lot of heat because we were on the coast.
Oh, so the breeze.
Yep, so it was
Okay.
always like between 55 and 75.
That literally sounds like the best.
For a long time, it was kind of like rainy, but it wasn't like the storms we get here. It's just like light drizzle.
It's like, here's a sprinkle, and now it's sunny again.
Yep, now it's sunny for a month. Anyways, years later, after the Twilight are banished to the Twilight Realm, or the Interlope, whatever, Midna ascends the throne because, shock and behold, is that a thing? Shock and behold. Lo and behold.
I think that's
the one I'm looking for.
I just got stuck on the comment, or my brain was like, dude, she's a queen, she slays, right?
No, she's not a queen, she's a princess.
Oh, shit.
She's the Twilight Princess. Spoiler alert.
What?
Yeah. So she ascends the throne, and there's this guy, Zant. He is one of the Twilight royal family. Presumably, it's never really confirmed, but that's just kind of like fan speculation that he served in the royal palace or he was part of the family. He decides, no, I want to be king of the Twilight Realm, and decides to usurp Midna of her throne.
Rude.
But he's only able to do it with the help of, who could it be? Ganondorf, who was sent to the Twilight Realm by these wonderful sages who don't really have faces.
No.
They have like a head, and then
they also go, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And like they cry. It's oh.
Yeah, they're really pathetic.
Calling them out.
Really. Ganondorf was sent to the Twilight Realm by the sages after the events of Ocarina of Time in the Child Era.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. Isn't there like 3 timeline splits?
Yep. There's the Death of the Hero timeline.
Rip.
And then there's 2 timelines where Ganondorf is defeated. There's the Child Era and the Adult Era.
Oh, one where he goes back and one where... Because I know, like, Ocarina of Time is about going forward in time and changing time all about.
Yeah, so in the Hero Wins timelines, in the Adult timeline, Link travels back, and so he, like, disappears from the world, but he still saved it from Ganondorf.
Okay, gotcha.
And in the Child Era, he's there, and he goes on to Majora's Mask.
He legitimately just sacrificed years of his life because he's like, yo, I'm an adult now.
Yeah, and then he went back, became a child again.
Later.
Yeah. And then
point. Is that Majora's Mask, technically?
Yeah, Majora's Mask is a direct sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Is there that many sequels of Zelda? Because, like, we're about to have Breath of the Wild 2.
I know, like, Oracle of... What is
Seasons or Ages
or
something like that?
The Oracle games are tied.
Yeah.
And then Legend of Zelda and Legend of Zelda 2, the very first 2 games are tied.
And aren't they, like, Zelda 1 and 2, like, really far down the timeline list, too?
Yes.
Skyward Sword being the first one.
Yeah, Skyward Sword is first, and then I don't want to say Minish Cap was after that.
That one, I can confirm you on that one.
I played a Minish Cap a little bit because I got it for free on the 3.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty cool.
Did you get your Nintendo dad uncle to give you that?
Yep, my uncle who works at Nintendo.
Oh, your Nintendo dad uncle.
Yeah. That guy. So yeah, the Child Era goes Ocarina of Time, and then Child Era, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and then Four Swords Adventure.
Yeah, okay.
So we're focusing on Twilight Princess and Midna.
Eventually we'll focus on it, right? We're not gonna deter you
I know.
now going off into another tangent.
Yeah. So Ganondorf sent to the Twilight Realm by the sages in the Child Era, and gives Zant power to usurp the throne, which he uses to turn all the Twilight. What Twilight? I'm never gonna get that.
Tweely.
Dedicated
to Tweely now.
Tweely.
Or insert potato. Your choice.
He turns the potatoes into shadow beasts.
Oh, wow. Potato beasts.
Potato beasts.
What a world. Never wanted to be killed by a potato, but I guess it's the best way to go.
Oh boy. So he usurps Midna and curses her into an imp form, which supposedly it's supposed to take away her powers as the Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
But she retains pretty much all of them in her imp form, except for the one to
look sexy.
That. And like one other power that I won't mention yet.
Okay.
Jake is dying. So this has been Pour Some Lore on Me.
Volume 1.
No, this is it.
Oh.
If they're still listening by now, I don't even know.
Almost 30 minutes in.
And we haven't talked about anything. Okay, so she's cursed in an imp form by Zant. Supposedly loses her powers. She leaves the Twilight Realm. And at this point, Zant has come out and, like, started taking over Hyrule. Is whatever. And so she sees Link turn into a wolf when he gets pulled into the Twilight Realm. And everybody calls him Wolf Link, but he's technically a beast. And so she follows him to the prison cell that he's taken to in the Castletown sewers. I guess the shadow beasts that pulled him in grab him and take him. But she follows him specifically because of the Tweely legend that their realm will be saved by a divine beast.
Oh, divine beast.
Not the divine beast from Breath of the Wild.
Not the impronounceable names by myself.
Yeah.
Narobarub and Valrahub. And my favorite, Nahubru.
Why do they all have hoob?
That's the part you don't.
Hoob. Oh man.
I'm crying.
So yeah, I specifically wrote not Breath of the Wild divine beasts.
That's where my brain went. I just finished playing a modded playthrough of that.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that, and I never do.
You should try at least find the Minda one.
Oh, for sure.
I did where I was playing as Minda.
You played as Midna?
I played as Minda.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Did you have like all the fun?
No, surprisingly, it's more of just skin, but they changed the giant horse, which normally giant horse is Ganondorf's horse. They changed that to Wolf Link.
Oh, cool.
So you're just riding Wolf Link, and if you're riding at nighttime and not having enemies pop out of nowhere, it's the Midna's Lament theme.
Oh, that's really cool.
So which is what?
Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Anyways.
Good luck, audio listeners.
Really?
There's only audio.
Good enough. Good.
I'm infectious.
I'm done. I'm dead. It's over. Anyway, Midna follows him to the prison cell in the Castletown sewers because of the legend. When he wakes up, she says that she will help him escape as long as he listens to her and serves her, which he can't really do anything like confirm because he's a wolf.
Fair. I mean, wolf life must be hard life. It must be wolf.
Don't you mean rough?
Listen.
So they escaped and go see Zelda in Hyrule Castle, and who Midna calls the Twilight Princess, just to be snarky.
Oh.
Of course, we find out later that Midna is
Just that like face reveal where you're like, oh my god, it's Zelda. Actually, oh sorry, Link.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Is that Link?
Is that Link?
No, is that Zelda when you're playing as Link?
Yeah, but just imagine she's turning around. Oh, it's Link. Oh,
What?
wow.
That'd be the craziest psych out.
Dun, 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 dun.
I thought I was Link.
Dun.
So they go see Zelda, and Zelda tells Link what happened. Zank took over Hyrule. Who cares? And as they leave, Midna and Link leave. Midna reminds Link of the kidnapped children from his village by transforming into them. Like changing her appearance to look like them. Which, whatever. That happens.
Something.
And so she says that she will help him find them as long as he agrees to be her servant.
As you do.
Yep, and since he can't really answer, that just happens.
He wouldn't really answer anyway, though, right?
Well, no, he's a silent protagonist.
Yeah. So he just stares at you deep inside your soul.
Or he goes, hey, hey!
You're gonna hate yourself later.
Yep.
As you listen through this entire thing, you're like, it's coming.
Listening.
And that oddly sounded a little bit like That's not gonna be like a solid minute of this, is it?
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah! Shit! I always thought that one sounded like shit!
Man, you're right, it does get hot in here.
I told you.
I'm like sweating.
I told you.
Ugh.
It's like a time bomb in here. Eventually you're just gonna die.
I mean, I'm already dead.
The heat death of the universe.
Basically.
And you lived in California.
That's true. Dude, it was hot in Los Angeles.
Hot? Like hot damn? Or oh, that hot. How would you describe the face?
I would describe it as reserved and I don't want to say collected.
Not me collected.
But like very just like stern. See, the problem is that I just want to emulate the face, but we're not on video.
Can't. No, it's impossible. I mean, technically, later you could make a video form of it.
That's true.
Well, not this round, but
no. Well, in the future, maybe.
If people like it.
That's true. Hey.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
You don't do that. No, you rate 5 stars.
Oh.
And subscribe. And
Oh,
also...
see, subscribe is right.
Well, yeah.
But don't forget to comment.
Smash that like button.
Yeah! And hit that bell. Ding, ding. It's not going on YouTube.
Yo, sit down on that bell. Crush it.
With your thighs. Please edit this part out.
Yo, use those thick thighs.
They be clapping, but now they be raining. No. You're like crying into the mic.
Clap your ass cheeks on that bell.
Bing!
This is going to be every session.
It's bad.
Where were we?
Oh no.
They went and saw Zelda. The kidnapped
Don't sound so
kids.
sad. Oh, you're just catching up where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so while they are looking for the kids, they find a light spirit and free it. And the light spirit's like, yo, you're the chosen hero. And Link's like, okay. And
thanks. Will do. Don't got much choice, do I?
The light spirit tells him about a power in the forest temple that they need to go get to, that'll help defeat Zant.
No one asked Link how he was during all this. You know, he was just a simple goat farmer man, just living in a small town.
He really was.
And then now he's just like, yo, light spirits talking to me now. Am I high? We don't know.
I mean, he wears green, so...
Oh, blaze it.
You want to know how old Link is? 420. Oh! Massive dab. Anyway.
Can you hear the dabs?
So they go to the forest temple. They do this. Who cares? And they get the first part of Fused Shadow, which was, you know, the power in the temple. And Midna's like, that's mine. She reveals that that's what she was looking for and says they can use it to defeat Zant. But really, she doesn't really care about the light world or anything like that. She just wants to use them for herself and her people to get revenge on Zant and free her realm.
Are you telling me Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess has character development?
You know what? It just might.
What? Are you saying in the next thing you might read, unless I interrupt it like this right now, could be character development?
What?
I don't have the sheet in front of me. I don't know.
I mean, basically.
Oh, what?
Because I just kind of gloss over the next couple temples. They go to the Goron Mines, they go to the Lake Bed Temple, and get the other Fused Shadows. Because, you know, who cares about that? We care about Midna.
Oh, yeah. We don't care about Lonk.
Lonk. Linkle.
Fun fact, that's what my name was in my playthrough on stream. Lonk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lonk.
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 What are we doing?
Saying Lonk.
Yeah. So they get the Fused Shadows, and every time they leave a temple, Midna warps them out. And so they warp back to the light spirit of the Lanayru province, which is the Lakebed Temple is in. And when they get there, Zant is there too.
Drama.
Yeah. So he just like kind of smaps him.
How does he have such power?
Ganondorf.
What?
Yo, we talked about this.
How is he here?
We talked about this. He was sent to the Twilight. I have it written right here.
Sorry, I must have been thinking about the clapping on those bells.
Oh, you're gonna say potatoes.
The potato realm. My favorite.
Tissues in here. I'm like crying.
Legitimately don't. I could go take insert an ad here. AKA PJ, say something stupid.
Yeah, because we don't have ads yet.
What you could say?
What could I say?
Billy Bob's Nuggets are the hottest in town.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Billy Bob's Nuggets are the hottest in town. They cook them at 50 million degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes to get that extra crispy taste. So head over to Billy Bob's Nuggets and get that crispy hot nugget in your belly.
We don't need pour some lore on me.com. We need BillyBob'sNuggets.com.
BillyBob'sNuggets.com for only the hottest taste.
Oh!
Whew. That's helpful.
Yep, you're going to hear that later.
Yep. It's okay, I hear it all the time. Because I have allergies.
Oh, more dab.
So we were at a very pivotal moment where Zant's smacking him and taking the Fused Shadows.
Rude.
And then she's like, hey, Midna, I know I usurped your throne and cursed you into imp form, but hey, you want to join me? And she goes, nah, son.
Wow. She knows that hip linguo.
Yep. So then... Linguo. Go. That linguo.
A Duolingo.
Duolingo. Anyway. So Zant kind of like picks her up and put her in front of the light spirit.
No.
Which for some reason I can't tell if he's controlling the light spirit or if the light spirit's just like attacking randomly.
See, what I always thought about it when I've seen this scene is he has the power to push down the light spirit, which he was in mid attack mode, and then he rises up after putting Midna in front as sort of some sort of body shield, and takes the brunt of the attack that was already going to happen, but restored the light at that time.
Okay.
When it was going to be an attack.
You know what? I'm gonna say that that's correct.
Cool.
Because that sounds correct, and I like it.
Sweet. I'm right about something. That's rare.
We need a stamp.
Yeah, Jake's right stamp.
Canon.
Woo! Huzzah!
So he does that and uses her as a body shield, and the light blasts her, and so it like nearly kills her.
And then incoming favorite song.
Yep. So then Midna's Lament plays while Teen Wolf runs her to Zelda.
Did you say Teen Wolf? Oh, my favorite. Tune in this Sunday at 7 a.m. Central Time.
7 a.m.?
We had lost our primetime slot of 7 p.m.
Oh, that's... so they have to go to 7 a.m.?
Teen Zelda Link.
Teen Zelda
Wolf.
Teen Zelda Link Wolf.
Imagine that title on your favorite TV channel.
Did you ever watch the Legend of Zelda like cartoon?
There's a couple. Oh, you're talking about the one where it's
well,
like,
excuse me, princess.
It's a soundbite actually that we have on my channel. So you can use that next time you see it.
I feel like I've probably seen it when I'm scrolling through the Discord.
That's true.
And
good job.
anyway.
How dare you? Excuse me, princess jellyfish.
Wow, this is over. We're never speaking again. I hate you for all time. So Midna's dying, and Link runs her off to Zelda, and Midna, like in her last moments, is telling Zelda to help Link break his curse and find the Mirror of Twilight, which is the gateway to the Twilight Realm. This is great background music. Thank you. Zelda pretty much figures out who she is. Like, you know, she finds herself. She did
just
some
like
meditating
deep inside.
and
Whoa.
hot.
Would you pour some
Sugar.
on?
Except no.
No, we're talking about
we're not,
stevia or whatever that off-brand sugar is, so we don't get in
Truvia.
trouble. Oh.
This podcast is sponsored by Truvia, the sweetest brand.
Oh, sweetness. Get it.
Except it's not actually, so don't
Don't
tell people that.
No, don't at anyone.
Although maybe we could get that.
No.
No, okay. No.
No.
So Zelda figures out who Midna is, and so transfers her soul to Midna to heal her, and then just kind of disappears. Nothingness. I mean, well, not quite like.
Is it not Thanos? Is it Voldyflix?
No, it's more like
Derezzed?
Derezzed.
Like Tron, or are we talking about like Halo, where you go like get shot and you go?
No, it's more like in Back to the Future when they start disappearing. Yeah.
Where like the TARDIS goes. Whoom,
Yeah,
whoom,
exactly.
Whoom, and dead.
When the TARDIS is what's the word for it?
Let's do the time warp
again. But that's not important. Who cares about Zelda? Who cares about Midna?
Incoming future episode where we will care about that.
Anyways. So Midna's revived, Zelda's gone. And now Midna wants to help save the world of light in Hyrule.
Oh, so kind.
Because she was like, you know, Zelda did a good thing. It's like, oh, well, I guess these people are. So she has new respect for them. So they head to the... Okay. I'm going to say this, and you might have a different pronunciation.
Oh, let's go.
Gerudo Desert.
I think I say Gerudo.
Okay.
Gerudo?
I know some people say Gerudo.
It's like where you say GIF or GIF, and I'm like, you're a sinner.
It's a GIF.
I'm leaving.
Creator said it's pronounced like the peanut butter.
You know, some creators are stupid.
Well, I mean, yeah, look at us. We're 47 minutes in.
Oh, hell yeah. And this room only gets hotter.
We get delirious. If we're not already.
Just sweat it out. You're like, oh.
Okay, come on. This is not 18 plus.
We'll edit this out to Elmo sounds. Either you are going to edit these or not.
Dude, I don't even know. Because it's also funny.
Well, yeah.
I mean, a lot of it's not funny. A lot of it's just stupid. But it's funny.
It's funny to us, which is what matters.
Exactly. Anyway, they went to the Gerudo Desert to find the Mirror of Twilight. Guess what? Mirror's broken.
What?
Yep, it's broken into 4 pieces.
Who
but there's
would have
one
done
piece
that? They must have the worst luck ever.
Yeah, Zant.
Does he die or something later because of the...
Spoilers.
But his bad luck.
I mean, well, you know.
It's clear. If he broke it, he's gonna die.
Oh, because it's a broken
I get it. Did you just get the bad luck joke?
Yes.
I was walking by myself, and then you just tumbled out from the sky, and you're like, I got it, yo!
What up?
Oh my gosh. Alright, maybe my joke wasn't clear.
Or
PJ, guess what?
What?
I think he's going to die because he broke the mirror, and if you know about those typical urban legends of breaking mirrors, he has a lot of bad luck.
I don't get it.
Bad luck, death. Zant.
Was that his neck snapping?
Hey, don't ask me, ask the bad luck fairy.
Bad luck fairy?
You don't know, right? You haven't broken a mirror yet.
True.
See? You're safe.
So the mirror's broken.
Oh, shit.
And the sages are kind of standing around it, and they're... go find the other pieces, because we're stupid. So they go find the pieces. Snow, time, sky. They come back. The sages reveal that Midna is...
Whoa! Can you hear my jaw hitting the floor?
Yeah.
Damn.
I actually wrote here, gasp.
Gasp.
So they go into the Twilight Realm through the mirror. They fight Zant, and they find out Ganondorf is behind it all and gave him power. Another gasp. Who would have guessed that Ganondorf is behind it all?
Not me. What? No. That's crazy. I wouldn't. It has to be that random hobgoblin. Everything's orchestrated by the hobgoblin.
Goblin Jerry.
Hobgoblin Jerry, he's deadly. You know, he really looks at you with his deadpan eyes. Really, but he's super smart. He has the big brain. And he's gonna come for you. Want you while you sleep. Knows when you're awake. Knows you've been bad or good.
What? Santa!
Santa Hobgoblin. He brings you something.
Brings you a world of hurt. That's what he brings you. Beat you in your sleep.
Damn, Jerry. Damn. Does he have a friend named Ben?
Ben?
Ben and Jerry's.
Oh my god.
You should know about the sugary food. That was a high-level bad joke.
Why did I want to do a podcast with you? This is all over the place.
This is not the direction we were supposed to go.
Oh my gosh.
This is the one and only because he needs a new partner. He's done with me.
Anyway, so Midna and I almost said Zinc.
Is that their child when Zelda and Link eventually finally hook up? They're like, what do we name our child? Not anything that's logical, right, fam? Zinc.
Yeah, just like the mineral.
Oh.
Or
Yeah, that's zinc. It's a element.
yeah. Eyes are really red.
It's because I'm crying.
420.
Oh.
So they beat Zant, and the curse on Midna is not lifted. She's still an imp. She angry.
Dude, I'm so pissed.
So then she uses the fused shadow that she took the rest of the pieces back from Zant and uses it to destroy him. And it's one of those instances where it's only 1% of my power.
No. You saying that Shaggy is in this?
Yeah. Like, good job. You made me use 1% of my power.
Man.
Zoinks!
Zoinks, Scoob. You're much better at it. Actually, that was pretty good.
Like Zoinks Scoob.
Much better than mine.
I feel like I've been doing a Shaggy voice for a long time, just because I love watching Scoob.
I used to watch it all the time. Back to the regularly scheduled program.
Legend of Zelda. Midna. So they destroy Zant. She destroys Zant using a fraction of the fused shadow power. So they go to Hyrule Castle, which is encased in like a big diamond barrier thing.
Wait.
Like, you know, Hyrule Castle always is in the Zelda games. There's always a barrier.
There's always something going on.
So they go there, and she uses the fused shadow power and transforms into a big, like, 6-armed beast. The wiki said it was like a spider beast, but I didn't really see that.
I always thought of it more as like just arms for days. Like you just decided to work out so much, you got more arms.
Ripped.
Yeah, like
Ripped and swole.
he did never forget a lifting day.
Forgot leg day, though. Because that thing,
no legs. You right.
And then I guess it comes with a spear too, so she uses the spear to break the barrier.
Step.
Yeah. And they go in, they fight things.
Yeah.
And they find Ganondorf, and this always confused me. They find Zelda's body.
Oh, possessed or whatever, right?
Not yet. When they first get there, Ganondorf's sitting on the throne, and Zelda's like up in their sculpture of the Triforce, and she's just there. How did she get there when she vanished when she gave her soul to Midna?
You know, honestly, they probably didn't think you look into it that much.
Well, I did, and I couldn't find anything.
Oh!
Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. I don't know.
If I had to put it to something, it's probably something to do with the fact that she has the Wisdom Triforce, or once Link got saved and was able to save also Minda released some sort of Zelda form out into the universe back, and then Ganondorf's like, yo fam, found you, put you in this prison.
I mean, sure. Why not? I don't know. I think it's weird.
It's definitely, I mean...
Like, they could have just had her, like, laying on a bed, and, like, her skin goes dark.
Yeah, and instead she Thanos out of there.
And you see...
Oh. PJ, don't feel so good.
Yeah, because it's hot in here.
It's the truth, though. An hour in, and we're like, oh.
Ugh. Anyway.
Also, because we keep laughing, so our body's going.
Oh my gosh.
Lit, fam.
So I have written here: Ganondorf bad, Midna good.
What? No.
News.
This is news to me.
So
wait, hold up.
Yep.
Need to call CNN. Hello, I got some news for you.
Yes, what is it?
Just in case you didn't know, Ganondorf bad, Minda good.
Folks, stop the presses. Ganondorf bad, Midna good. Here, you've caused a ruckus.
Oh no, really? What are we ever gonna do with that?
Nothing. Click.
They just hung up on me. Took my tip.
How dare they?
That is the rudest. I will never call them back again.
Good. Don't.
Click.
Professional improv brought to you.
The stupid thing is, I partially, because once again, not on the camera, I added the click sound like 2 to 3 seconds after I had put down my fake phone.
Yeah, why are we even holding up fake phones? There's no video. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Ganondorf bad, Midna good. She tries to protect Zelda, and he scoots past her and possesses Zelda. Then they fight Zelda. When...
Well, just brush off their victory.
Yeah.
Whatever, who cares?
And then G-Dorf becomes a monster boy. And then they win again.
Wow! It's like there's phases in their fight or something. Wait, are you saying there's another?
Well, he's not actually defeated. That's gonna be really loud. My ears are gonna hurt.
Yeah, it peaked pretty high.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna have any hearing after this. It's okay.
You're either gonna have a blast listening through this all over again.
Oh, I am, and then I'm also gonna be like bleeding.
The blood down the ears. Basil's like, what the hell?
You okay?
I know I said you can't have a popsicle, but this time is fine.
Oh my gosh. For context, Basil is my dog, and I was eating a popsicle once, and for some reason he didn't like it. He barked at me anytime I tried to eat it.
He would take it away from his face. It'd be fine. Anytime it got sort of close to your face, bork.
Woof.
Oof.
Oof, bork.
Rough.
Barf.
Blurp.
He doesn't blurp.
Ah, sad.
He does borf.
Borf. Oh. 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 Oh.
He has a surprisingly deep bark.
Boo.
He's a he's a small dog.
Yeah, very small. He's a Shih Tzu. He's not.
He's not.
No.
He is a Cavasoo.
Thank you.
Cavalier King Charles and Shih Tzu mix.
I mean, part of it was right.
Yeah, you were.
I'll take it.
But he's a very large small dog.
Send in the comments if you would like to see it.
Slap that like button.
Not to slap, use your cheeks on it.
Use your cheeks on it. Oh, man. So, anyway, they're battling Ganondorf, the big boss. And they beat Monster Ganondorf. And then Zelda wakes up and is like, yo, me and Midna, we were 1. But now we're 2.
What?
And then Ganondorf, big spirit face, appears and is like, haha, I'm not dead.
Spoopy.
So then Midna, being super cool and good guy now.
Real good.
Yeah, she...
Real good potato.
She grabs the fuse.
I derailed you with one comment.
Potato. So now you need to find a mod for Twilight Princess where Midna is just a potato.
Obviously. We can just need it.
Play through it like that.
The potato is talking to me. Shh, it's respectful.
It's gonna be a sassy, snarky potato.
Potato.
So in this dramatic moment of Ganondorf's spirit appearing and Midna using the fused shadow to sacrifice herself to destroy Ganondorf, she teleports Link and Zelda out of the castle and uses the fused shadow to try and destroy Ganondorf by sacrificing herself. So then Link and Zelda are outside the castle. They can see it. There's a big explosion, and Ganondorf appears on a horse with Midna's like hat thing.
Are you saying she died?
Yeah. And he crushes it, and it falls to pieces all over the ground. And Link is the big sad.
Dude, I bet his facial expression turned from yeah to oh.
I mean, that would work better on video, but yeah.
I tried to change the sound of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Link became a sage. The Twilight Potato.
I always thought that's what the TP stands for.
Yep, Twilight Potato.
Yeah, I knew it.
So he appeared. Hey, we're on the back page now.
Wow!
Finally, after an hour. Okay, so he does that, and then Link and Zelda beat him. Gasp. Then they're sad that Midna's dead. Light spirits are like, yo, what up? Here she is. They revive her. And she comes back with her true form, no longer imp form, because Ganondorf's power is gone. That's what was keeping her in imp form the entire time.
Whoa!
Yeah. So now she's in her true form, and she's hot and knows it.
Hot damn.
So then the credits roll, and they go to the Mirror of Twilight, and Midna gives a short speech about how like light and shadow can't mix.
What? But that's literally how things work.
Well, you know. And then her final word is, this is kind of, I thought was interesting. In the English version, as she's like throwing a tear towards the mirror of Twilight, because that's like the one power that she lost.
Oh, she couldn't. Okay.
When Zant turned her to imp form, she could no longer destroy the Mirror of Twilight.
Okay.
Because and that's why the mirror was only broken into pieces.
Yeah, because you had to be the true form.
Yep, yeah. Zant wasn't the true ruler of the Twilight Realm. Only the true. Yeah. So anyway, her last word as she's destroying the mirror is Link, I see you later.
That's the English version.
That's the English version. The Japanese version is Link, see you.
Aww.
So it's similar, but I feel like it has a little more power to it.
In the English, you say it has more power, or the Japanese?
The Japanese version. I think the Japanese version has more power. That's the direct translation from the Japanese text.
Yeah, I always thought it was really sad because I really liked Midna at the end of it, and this was my first Zelda game too, so that was like a bittersweet moment. I was like, does that mean we just never get to see? Because I didn't know about the Zelda anymore, or the Zelda series. I'm like, oh, maybe there'll be a Zelda 2 or Zelda Twilight 2.
No.
Nope.
I mean, maybe in the future they could.
Maybe she'll come back, but it would be definitely a different Link though.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Whenever she decides, it might not even be her.
Yeah, that's true. What if it's like Midna?
Maybe it's a different potato.
Not to break up this super sad moment. So yeah, she uses the tear to destroy the mirror, and before it's completely dissolved or whatever, she runs into the Twilight Realm, never to be seen again. And that's the story of Midna.
No!
Which is basically just Twilight Princess, but, you know.
Yeah.
That's Midna.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I liked hearing back of it again in your interpretation.
Yeah, it's fun to just run through it again. I had fun writing it.
Yeah.
And, like, looking at the wiki and stuff.
Seeing what... Oh, I mean, because I didn't know about the Japanese version. But...
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I do have a few other things.
Sure.
Just, like, her abilities and some fun facts.
Sure, hit me with
So, her abilities include warping people and objects.
Which we see because there's actually really nice, like, fast travel in the game.
Yeah, it's like a major component of the game is unlocking warp points and traveling back and forth.
Game is huge otherwise. If it wasn't, oh my gosh.
Yeah, really. And then she can also warp objects. So there's multiple points in the game where You need to like warp a rock.
I heard your bridge is out, fam.
Yeah, and a piece of bridge.
I'm going to just yeet your bridge back in there.
Yeah, she really just yeets it through a portal.
Yeah. Imagine having that power.
Go.
Yo.
Like I mentioned earlier, another of her abilities is changing her appearance. And that's only the only real time she does it, though. I can't think of any other time in the game.
I honestly don't even remember.
It's really short. It's like in a cutscene.
Yeah, because I'm like, I was trying to remember the part that you're talking about. I'm like, I legitimately don't remember.
They're standing right outside, like on top of the castle roof, and she's like, "Aren't you forgetting something?" And then she transforms into a couple of the kids, and stays like as Ilya,
and just like is like, "Here's this person, here's this person,"
and Link's like,
"Oh, you're right.
I'm a dumb wolf boy."
Yeah. Trying to manipulate him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rude.
She can keep objects in Twilight. So I kind of skipped over this part in the game, where right after they leave the castle, they go to the village that Link is from to get a sword and shield.
Yep.
And
yeah.
Midna doesn't like them. She doesn't want to use them.
That's right. Yeah.
So
she was originally the one or she wanted to use it, right?
Yeah.
Like, go get these for me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I can use them to fight.
That was a bad choice, she said. I thought.
Yeah, because then she got them and she was like, "This is stupid. I'll just hold on to these."
And that is where I thought it was really cool that they added it in the game too. Is when you start to be able to talk to the other animals when you're Wolf Link.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really fun because I don't think you could talk to animals in any of the other ones. Once again, I haven't played most of them, but like, this is one of the few times you could actually talk and get perspective of what the animals think.
Yeah, maybe in Minish Cap you can. I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't know if you have that ability since you talk to the cap consistently, and it's like a bird kind of thing.
You can't see my face, but I'm like,
throwing in some
Tim Allen, Cool Shot Man.
Yeah, I almost said Arrested Development. It's not.
Not even close.
It's Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good luck with your ears later.
Yeah, really. She can use her hair as a big hand to grab things, like pull levers.
Mm-hmm.
And, help Link do...
the dash jumpy thing?
Yeah, area attack.
Yeah, okay.
When he's in wolf form. And she can also hide in shadows, in the light.
She's pretty powerful.
She is. She also uses an energy ball to break Link's like chains when he's in the prison. It's more like a Big Bang attack. But
oh, my apologies.
Yeah.
Is your knowledge over 9,000?
Yeah, it's 200.
Maybe after a certain amount of podcasts, you can have a knowledge of over 9,000!
Crush Scouter. And then her final ability is to destroy the mirror.
Yeah, pretty lit.
Which, she can't do unless she's...
in her sexy form.
Yep. For some reason I covered appearances again. Just because I think I go into a little more detail here.
Okay.
So in Brawl, she's...
assist trophy.
Yep. No, actually.
No.
In Brawl.
Oh, no. Oh.
Super Smash Brothers Brawl for the Wii.
Okay. Well, she is there.
She's
It's a trophy.
2 stickers and a trophy.
Okay.
It's in the Wii U 3DS one that she becomes an assist trophy.
Okay.
And then in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, she is also an assist trophy and also a spirit.
That's right. No. Okay.
And if you level up her spirit to level 99, she becomes Midna and Wolf Link.
Spider form. There's a spider form I want, I think.
Is there?
I'm pretty sure.
Is it like the fused shadow?
No, I think it's the fused shadow. Which she's there technically.
Technically, it's her, but it's not. It doesn't.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I covered a little bit of Hyrule Warriors because it does have a bit of a story.
There's a different story. I have no clue about her.
It's not canon.
None of it is. Okay.
Yeah, none of Hyrule Warriors is canon.
Big sad.
So in Hyrule Warriors, she's changed into her imp form by Sia, which I guess is the bad guy. Yeah, I didn't look in.
Huh.
And she only aids the Hyrule people, forces, whatever,
Okay.
after fighting them.
Huh.
And being defeated by them because she thought they were with Sia and she wants to get revenge on Sia for changing her into an imp form.
Cool. I guess I don't even know who she is either.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look into it. I didn't think it was important because it's not a Midna. And then the few fun facts.
Let's go.
So during development of Twilight Princess, Tetra was used as a placeholder for Midna.
Huh.
And Tetra is the name of...
It's in that Wind Waker,
Wind Waker.
Pirate Zelda.
Yep, Pirate Zelda.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was...
I'm glad they decided on the potato people.
Well, I feel like... I tried.
You did. I watched your face, which you couldn't have seen.
No. I'm guessing they just did that because they had Tetra in the last game.
Yeah.
Because Twilight Princess was made right after Wind Waker.
That was actually one of the most controversial Zelda games for just a little bit there, because they were really... Because I guess, if I remember right, is they showed off a Twilight-esque game announcing GameCube coming out. And then when the first game that actually came out was Wind Waker, and it was way too cartoony for them. Now it's critically acclaimed. But when people are like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, actually, I remember that. I remember seeing the E3 demonstration for the next Zelda game on GameCube, and I was really excited because it looked really like dark and
and then
realistic for that time.
Yeah, and then it was this, nope, you get this cartoony Link with the weirdest facial expressions, and then they came out with Twilight Princess.
Yeah, and I was actually one of those people who was like, this is not
this is just betrayal.
Stupid. So I didn't actually play Wind Waker on the GameCube.
Yeah, okay.
I first time I played it was on... Oh, I might have played it for the first time on GameCube, but I definitely didn't get very far. But then I beat it on the Wii U.
That's when I was actually... That's how someone let me borrow the Wii U, and I ended up doing it.
Well, there you go.
Named that one Daddy.
You named that Link Daddy?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Hi, Daddy.
Oh. My favorite, if you remember that sort of talking door that's on one of the islands. It was, please be gentle on this door, Daddy. It's one of my favorites.
That's wonderful. Back to fun facts about Midna.
Tangents.
Yeah. It's probably like 85. The voice clips used for Midna in the game are English lines distorted and jumbled together.
Oh, okay.
That's how they made that.
Cool.
Which, you know, it makes sense once you know it, but yeah. And then throughout the game, when you're Wolf Link, Midna rides on the back of Wolf Link whenever you're in the Twilight Realm. But if you go into the Light World and change into Wolf Link, Midna doesn't ride on the back because it's the Light World and Midna has to hide in your shadow. If you look at the shadow of Wolf Link in the Light World, you can actually see Midna.
Oh, really? That's
cool. As if she was riding.
That's pretty cool.
On Link.
Does she ride during nighttime in Light World?
You know, I'm not sure.
Like in the comments, tell them.
Smash that like button. Clap those cheeks on that bell.
Oh, ding ding!
Just so you know, that was Jake's hands.
Nah, that was definitely my thighs.
Okay.
Thanks. I know. This is loud. I'll wait.
Relevant to riding on Wolf Link, when you're in the like snow area, you can see reflections like in the ice.
Oh.
You'll see the reflection of Wolf Link, but you won't see a reflection of Midna.
Huh, okay.
So,
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like because she's a shadow.
Is she a vampire?
Maybe.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Terminator Midna. Oh, jeez. That's a whole nother game.
The incoming net is for you, Nintendo.
Free ideas. Here you
Yeah,
go.
here you go.
Nintendo, if you're listening.
But Billy Bob Nuggets is mine.
Can't claim territory. Bob Nuggets.
You're right. He does have the hottest stuff.
You gotta share those crispy nuggets.
Those crispy nugs. Shame.
So the last fun fact, Midna's name is only different in French.
Oh, what is this in French?
Madonna.
Madonna. Okay.
Yeah. Across all other countries and languages, it's still Midna.
Huh. And for some reason, they almost wanted to say Madonna as Link's companion.
Yeah, I feel like it's close to like Madam. Like
Probably.
Madonna.
Yeah.
Because it's in French and like Canadian. It's Madonna.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The more you know. PJ did a rainbow that you once again cannot see. He did it with his hands and now is judging himself. It's fantastic.
Thanks, Jake.
So I think that's the first Pour Some Lore on Me podcast.
That is the first Pour Some Lore on Me podcast.
Where should they let us know if they liked it? Because obviously there's no comments actually.
Well, just give us a positive rating on whichever platform you listen to.
I will see it on my Discord if you're part of my stream crew. So that is also a possibility.
There you go. Yeah, you can always go on the Discord or just hop into one of Jake's streams.
Twitch.tv/grim_progress.
And just say, I like the
Potato people. Really good potato people. My favorite. Will I remember? Probably not. But do it anyway.
Oh, gee. So yeah, I'm probably gonna set up an email of some sort and website to host.
PourSomeLore@gmail.com. Probably the simplest.
Yeah, pour some lore at Gmail. Hopefully it's not taken. I'll have to see.
That's true.
I doubt it's taken, but
we'll let you know in episode 2 for sure.
Yeah.
But for now, if you really want to send something, you could probably try it, but you might get some weird Gmail if you don't.
Yeah, we are not responsible for any sort of response you get before the official email is set up.
But it's probably Pour Some Lore on Me.
Yeah, pour some lore on me.
Probably just shorter than
Pour some lore. Pour some lore
at gmail.com. Thank you. You're saluting.
I'm saluting. Yeah, I'm gonna get it one day. I'm gonna website set up.
Just see how things go.
Yeah, if we get more people.
Yeah.
Jeez, I bet no one's listening.
Share it. That will be the best way to help.
Yeah, share it. Listen to it. Show it to all your friends.
Do a thing.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Pour some lore on me. Our music was done by my cousins, Trevor and Cameron Bartlett. Go check them out. They're awesome. At Trevor Andrew Bartlett or at We Are Author and at Cameron Tyler Bartlett.